What's up, everybody? This is Arsenal X Expansion Pass.
Forgot.
Yes. I am your host, Eddie V. Joining me is the wise Wisconsinite, Mr. Jesse Douglas, and boss man himself, Mr. Corey Dirrig.
That's
How
me.
are you guys?
I'm here.
I'm doing good, Ed.
Yes. Guys, our expansion pass is some bonus episodes for you guys to check out where we answer some of your questions, comments, thoughts, whatever you like to send us. And if you want to send us something, send it to arsenalxpodcast@gmail.com. And also, hit the like and subscribe button to NGR Radio where you guys can check out Arsenal X Podcast, Nerds Gone Platinum, Nerds Go Wrong, World 101 Podcast, Nintendo Power Block, and other podcasts that we like to do. And check out our writings and other stuff at ngrradio.com.
Also,
So-
before we get in our question, I want to say we're trying to do some co-op Xbox stuff. So we do have a multiplayer series called Squad Goals you should check out too, where we are all just kind of hanging out playing some multiplayer games. I don't know if there's an episode up yet or not, but we're trying to figure out a time where we can all get together and record and play.
Yes.
That's all.
Yes.
Sorry.
So, no, boss man, your boss. So, our question for this episode comes from Megan Green. What do you want from the future of some of the dormant franchises?
Man. All right. I've already got two really good answers for this.
Okay, so let me go first with this one. So for Forza, I would love a Burnout Takedown version of a game, like literally arcade shooter. I kind of would like to see Killer Instinct make a comeback to the arcades. Like,
How about a
If
Killer
the-
Instinct like remember the Mortal Kombat side-scrolling games?
yeah,
I loved that game. I want something like that.
Oh, I was
Where you
kidding.
played as Sub-Zero, and stuff.
Yeah, those weird mythology
loved it.
games.
Yes,
Like,
I loved
Yes.
those games.
I like the Shaolin Monk one.
There was like a
what
2D or there was like a 3D kind of one where they like
Right, that's Shaolin Monks.
yeah,
That's the one with Kung Lao and Liu Kang.
sure.
We don't want the Sonya Blade one with Jax for PS1. We don't want that one.
Sure. I'm not a Mortal Kombat guy. I'm sorry, guys. I only know Scorpion, Sub-Zero, and the guy that shoots electric out of his face.
Rated.
Yeah, that guy. And Reptile
Yeah.
because he looked like Sub-Zero and
Small.
Scorpion.
Yeah. But yeah, that's what from their Forza series, because I think that's one of their dormant franchises. I would like to see something like Burnout Takedown.
Forza's
done
not
with-
dormant. They just released a Forza game.
Well, I mean, it's
Or are you thinking more of like just innovation, like trying to make something that's different?
yeah.
Like a little bit. Yeah.
I do agree with that, though. I think, they could introduce that. Forza Horizon is kind of like that halfway point between like simulation and arcade game, and I
Yeah.
think and they introduced like a third tier of Forza in there, and they just went full on arcade mode.
Yes.
I think that'd be really cool.
Yeah. Yeah, because I mean, with Horizon, they had that whole add-on, the expansion with the Hot Wheels, and they made it really fun. So
Yeah.
I think that would be an awesome idea to have like the whole Burnout stuff, like have a third, because I mean, really, how many just regular driving simulator games do you need? You don't.
There's so many.
You could.
dude. There's so many.
Well, and it's, I mean, yeah, new cars come out every single year, but
Right.
I'm sure people will be okay with it, unless the only thing I could think of is that they have to be so, quick to get games out. I mean, still they could have those new cars in that whatever style of game you're playing. So it's not like they're not gonna have those cars to not be able to play them ever. you'd have to wait. But yeah, I think that would be awesome, an awesome idea to have some kind of new style.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Jesse, what would you like to see?
I don't know. I could go to the easier route and just say I'd like to see it, like all of us I think would like a new Fable game. But
Well,
I don't know. I I don't
Except for
know.
Ed, because Ed's a party pooper.
That's fine. I mean, like there's so many options for those game types. I understand if doesn't really care, but I don't really know. I don't know what I'd want, to be honest.
I want, you know what I want? I want a perfect dark game, a stealth perfect dark game, like Metal Gear, in the vein of Breath of the Wild.
oh no.
No, but like for real, I think I think Perfect Dark has a unique art style. It's got all those bright oranges and purples and greens and lasers and like really weird like late 80s early 90s kind of spy vibe and like really loud colors, and I think they could really use that art style to its advantage but also give us solid gameplay mechanics the way that Metal Gear 5 did, or maybe make it a Far Cry sort of game but like third person. Like I really think like Perfect Dark isn't done. I just think they need to change up the genre and change up the ways you play that game. It's not going to work as a corridor shooter anymore. There's too many of those, and Xbox has one of the premier first person shooters out there in Halo. So like I think Perfect Dark has a place, and I just think they need to do something interesting with it. But also, I would also love a new Fable game, and I think they need to do it. And I think they need to do like an open world style game similar to what Sony did with Horizon, but like add the charm and again, Fable has a very unique art style. Use that art style to your advantage and really make a cool world to explore. And the companion, your dog companion, is a unique feature that game has that not a lot of other games really utilize. Except for like maybe Fallout does, and what's that? With Far Cry, I think you can have a companion at some point. I don't know. I've never really played Far Cry, but like, make interesting towns to go in, or like, I think Fable would benefit from a like, all joking aside, like Breath of the Wild style map that you can explore, and just instead of shrines you go into caves and like solve puzzles in there and get cool stuff to upgrade your character. And also we've talked about it multiple times on Arsenal X, where like Fable has this unique thing as you level up, your character ages. Like that's cool, and you could show like the world age around you as you level up and progress through the campaign. Like that's cool. And your choices matter, and that's another thing that game offers that not a lot of other games in that space deliver. So I think if you get the right developer on there, there's a chance that you could make a cool Fable game that's unique and fun and different from Horizon and Zelda, and that could be Microsoft's Horizon, that could be Microsoft's Zelda. So
what if they did it in this style like of Zelda and that, but they also added almost like do you think if they were to add like Animal Crossing like style, like
Building a town.
character building to it, do you think that would go over well? Like, not have it be like a really important thing, but it would be like a way to, like how Destiny and stuff, they have their, you have your towns and stuff where you can go to go do certain things. But in this, it would kind of be similar to that, but
I think
it wouldn't be
like
the basic thing that you're worrying about. It would just kind of be a way to appeal to people that like games like Animal Crossing and
well,
stuff and bring
it would
them
be.
into it.
I mean, it would be nice that if you visit another player's town, you could shop there and of course like buy weapons and stuff. But what would happen is that you as a player, in order to get your town up to that level, you have to do side quests of getting materials and stuff. So you like somewhat develop your town. So when people come and visit, they be like, hey, this person's town got the best equipment and weapons and stuff that you guys should check out. Now,
it would almost be like the base building stuff in Metal Gear 5,
yeah,
where like whatever missions you do, you earn like currency or materials that you can like, oh, I need to upgrade my barracks so I can make better weapons. But like in Fable, you could like, I don't know, build a little hospital so you can go in and get better medical supplies, or you could, that kind of stuff. Like, I like that
yeah.
idea. I really like that idea.
Yeah,
Well,
because I just feel like that kind of thing, like I said, Destiny and stuff does it, but it's stale. Like I don't know, because and there's a reason that people like Animal Crossing and stuff and I think it would be just a good idea to kind of take some of those ideas and maybe introduce some new people to I think that's what they need, is something that's gonna introduce people who normally wouldn't have maybe played that game into it. Something to make them interested in it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, everybody, that is going to do it for Arsenal X's Expansion Pass. As always, you guys can email us at arsenalxpodcast@gmail.com. I'm your host, Eddie V. Bossman Curry Dirrig, and my wise Wisconsinite, Jesse Douglas. As always, everybody, we throw up the X because we love to throw down. But as always, we're about to exit out. See you next time on Expansion Pass.